Hi, ladies. So today it's really important episode, and I feel like I say this a lot, but this is really for you to keep in mind, right? When you're dating, when you're meeting great men, when you're out there, when you're getting text messages and receiving from men and going on dates and being treated how you want to be treated, right? You're talking to multiple men, you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, you're enjoying men. And all these things are just flowing, right? You're allowing yourself to receive, to open. You are open for love. You are just present with yourself and just flowing. It's like we're in a lazy river going downstream and just feels good. We're not getting caught up on anything. We're not getting stuck. We're not attaching ourselves. We are flowing. Things are happening behind the scenes. We are letting it go. We're coming back to the present moment. We're taking care of our emotions. What you need to know specifically if you want to attract a committed, masculine, healthy man, okay? This is just for masculine leaders. If you want to attract that type of man who can show up, who can take care, who can protect, right? All those beautiful qualities, who prioritize you and your family, who's there for you, who's committed, who's devoted to you, and you want them to step up and lead. The main qualities that he's looking for in a feminine woman, okay? This is when you're just out in the first date or obviously throughout, but what really matters is your energy. I've been talking about this. I continue to talk about this, and it's super important because as a feminine woman, your energy is everything. How happy and fulfilled are you? And we're not talking about pretending. We're not talking about acting and impersonating someone that you're not when you're just feeling depressed and sad and resentment, right? We want you to be truly, truly at peace, calm with yourself, present, happy, and fulfilled. The qualities that really pull men in, pull masculine men in particular, are your soft, light, and loving, nurturing energy. Okay? I know this is like, so we really want to have an intention of being soft, of being open, of being light, of being love, of that easy, light flow. It's really what attracts a masculine man. And you may ask why. And I'm glad you asked, because men are not like this. Men are very direct. They are from very goal oriented. They are very structured, right? They're like the mountain, right? They're very present. They are the foundation to your safety in a relationship. You are like the wind. You are like the air. You are flowing through. You have creative ideas. Just like our period is cyclical, your emotions, your hormones, who you are is very with the wind, like the waves of the ocean. And he is the depth of the ocean holding you in. And you're more of like the waves, the feelings, the emotions, your creativity, your aliveness. It's just really how our brain works, how we were divinely created. And men are really more of committed mindset. They are just a one mind track. If they're working, right? They're not thinking about texting you or thinking that they had to text you. They're just fully focused. There's like a one track mind, one tab open. In women, we have so many tabs open. And what has happened in relationships and the problem with it is because we haven't seen our mothers, sisters, friends, whatever, social media especially too, they just perpetuate this, so many tabs open and very anxious, very needy, attachy vibe. So that's what we automatically go to, right? It could be even unconscious when you're 8 or 12, you're watching your mom's soap operas over here and like, oh wow, this is how women act, right? And we aren't learned to really how to accept and be with our emotions. Okay, we're dealing with them. We're not suppressing them and we're not ignoring them. We're flowing with them. We're not attaching to them. Every time we're just feeling them through. We're feeling them through. We're a lot of a feeling human being. We are emotions, heartfelt women. And that is not the problem. The problem is we get attached to our feelings and then we want to force and push and do things. And then all of our lightness and our openness and our love goes out the window. And that is a problem, because all your feminine magnetism that really impacts a masculine, confident, committed man is out, right? Because now you're trying to lead and it's like awkward. Now you're trying to plan the date and it's weird. So it's like, we really want you to be in your soft, light energy, nourished, happy, and fulfilled, right? That is your intention. It is not his job to make you feel good. You are taking care of your inner world. You're coming, meeting new men, meeting yourself, and noticing where are your limitations, right? What are you expecting someone else, something external to make you feel good, right? What are you expecting something external change or happens so you can feel better about yourself, so you can feel in your truth, which is how loved you are, how amazing you are, how magnificent you are. So the energy that we really want to sustain while we're dating, until men are claiming you, until a man claims you, you are free as a freaking bird, okay? You're singing, you are free. And that's how really women are. This is really our innate nature. It's not to be hyper focused on someone. It's not to be taking care of or planning. That is really a more masculine nature. Okay. Like that is super. It's like when we go to my husband, we go out with our daughter. It's like he's prepared everything. He's thinking of everything and everything. And I'm just like, la la la, like enjoying the sun, planning of things for her, caring for her. And it's just not in our nature to be hyper focused. That is actually how our body as women were not meant to be created. And we have a lot of stress and cortisol in our energy, in our cells, in our body. And that's why we're depleted, right? Meanwhile, men's body were created for a lot more stress and cortisol levels, and their body can just sustain a lot more heaviness. Women's were not. So something that may happen is when we're in this energy of trying to do and force, and it's like we feel so depleted, while men, because thank the Lord, they have this one mind, one tab open, they can just disconnect, right? They're very energy efficient. They're like, if I don't have to do it, I don't have to do it. Disconnect. And I am playing games. I'm watching YouTube videos. I am working out, right? And that's how they come back to themselves, right? They sort of empty themselves out. They're like, okay, I'm good. I'm coming back. And then they focus on whatever they had to do, right? Women, we really get caught up in the spiral of I need to do this. I should do this. And I have so many tabs open. And this is how we get heavy, especially in relationships, because we're now focused, because we get attached, right? So your energy is really to be light and easy. We are light and easy. Nothing's happening. We are here in the present moment. We're getting to know someone. We are flowing, right? We are freaking birds, right? We're dancing through life. We're dancing through the state. We're dancing. We are alive. We are enjoying our drink, our food, our outfit. We look cute and we know it, right? We're just present. We're seeing how this man shows up, right? We are light. We are detached. So the feminine quality that is the great complement to a masculine man who's always doing, right? Who's in his mission, who is the mountain, he is presence, right? He's direction, is the complete opposite of you as a true feminine woman, which is you're in your heart, you're flowing, you're moving, right? You're not as direct, you're stick your emotions, right? Even when you walk, your hips, it's like very much more movement. You're smiling, you're open, you are present, light, soft, right? We're not this hardcore, like it's very masculine to be hardcore and like we're just flowing, we're allowing, we're present, we're receiving, right? Men are more givers. They give to you. Even in the sexual act that we've talked, right? We receive, we just allow. And the problem is we have not seen this as we're talking about in this episode. And it's so important to notice, right? Where have you been or thought that, that's how life should be? Or because XYZ, right? I'm a single mom, I'm a career woman, and that is true. And what we want to focus on having a practice, which we talked about last episode, of the feminine flow, where you can come back to your femininity, your feminine side. It's not just about your outfit, which is also external, and which is great. You want to wear more dresses. I think that's also great in the flow. And we also want to back that outfit up with your energy, with the thoughts, with how you talk to yourself, how you talk about your life. Are you open? Are you allowing? Are you flowing? Are you getting detached? Okay, so the feminine quality that healthy, committed, masculine men are drawn to, because you are magnetic, it's your soft, light, and easy energy, right? You're not attached. You're letting things flow. You're not making things happen or forcing yourself into this man or forcing yourself into the relationship, but we have gotten attached. A part of us is not whole anymore. We forgot that we're fully whole and complete and fulfilled to the brim, right? We have so much to receive. We're here. We're in the flow. We forgot. And it's like, oh, we're in fear, anxious. Okay, let me get this man so I can blah, 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 right? So we want to come back to your truth. We want to come back to your wholeness, your magnificence, and men show up. When you're in this energy of wholeness, of radiance, of vibrancy, of lightness or softness, it's like you see really masculine men, right? Like really masculine men, and like taking care of things and planning things out, and like they're focused on their family and their kids and their wife. It's like she's very feminine, she's very light, because it's that polarity. And we're going to talk about this sooner than later because it keeps showing up, of polarity. And what is that, and why is that so important, especially for modern women who are in their thinking mind all day, which is very masculine, and not in their body, expressing their heart, their feelings, feeling alive, feeling in the moment, letting go of anything else and just living in the present moment with no thoughts. You could have thoughts, but not attaching yourself to the thoughts, right? We're letting them flow. We have fear, but we're staying here, right? We're grounded, we're rooted, we are secure, we are calm, we are confident, we're grounded and rooted. So you see these really masculine men with really feminine women, right? They're just flowing, right? They're surrendered. They're letting the man lead. They are, and not because they can't lead. I can lead as well, but it's because it's draining to me. I want to be with my daughter. I want to be in love and nourishment and color some adult coloring pages, right? It's like, I want to express myself in the creativity or flow, and he can take care of the planning and the organizing and everything else. And I'm like, I don't want to think. I just don't want to think right now at all. And that is really a feminine way of being that we forgot because we have overused our mind for so long. And now we're in this paradigm where more women are in their masculine and more men now are in their feminine. And it's time to come back. If you want to attract a man who can lead, then we need to start surrendering, letting go, not being in your mind, okay? Because then it won't work out. Maybe you can attract a really masculine leader, but if you don't let go, if you're still stuck on things being a certain way so you can feel safe, which is your way of control and fear, it's like, I'm always safe, right? How can you find safety in everything that you are? You are safe. You're fully surrounded by love. It's like we're coming back to our wholeness, not a story in our mind. And then flowing from there, right? Allowing things to happen, letting things happen naturally as we are able to feel safe and fully free as a bird. This is going to be our mantra, right? I'm free as a bird to be you. Okay. So again, the quality that is most important that we want you to be, that you need to be in, is soft and light and easy, detached, de-freaking attached. That's why, again, I recommend talking to multiple men at once. Even if you're talking to one guy, be flirty and playful if you're at a bar, if you're at the grocery store, if you're in the library, the coffee shop. Be open open, open, open to receive from men everywhere you go, open to receive from life, open to receive, right? If you are not in an exclusive relationship, you are single. Okay, if you're not in an exclusive relationship, if he hasn't said, Maria, I want you to be my girlfriend, I am still single. And it's time to start receiving from everywhere, not just one guy that we're talking to and then we get hyper focused because we're already attached and we like his mom and we like his family and we like his cute messages, but he's not being consistent or acting right. Our energy drains because we're so hyper focused on this one dude. I can assure you, when you don't give a fudge about him, right? When you're so focused on yourself, he will step up because, oh, she's not, she's not texting me. She's not hyper focused on me. Men know. So it's like, no, you're doing your thing. And whenever I do text her back, she's still happy and fulfilled and fun. And, oh, maybe I want to hang out with her more. I kind of like her energy. Right? When you're not so needy of anything external, of any other man, for you to be fully happy and fulfilled and still be open about it, not so close-hearted. Oh, he didn't text me back, so now I'm not going to respond. Let me tell you a story because I think it's super helpful. When I was dating and I was on the app, this guy who seemed cute, right? Tall, whatever. And we texted. And he just dropped. Like, he never texted me again, ghosted me. Okay, it was like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't remember. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm talking to other man. We forget. This is my train of thought. Okay, so I'm not thinking I did something wrong or he should be texting. It's like, no, I have a career too. I'm talking to a different man. He's probably talking to a different woman. He has a career probably. He has things to worry about. Me too. He's not in my top of mind. He's someone that I don't even know. He was cute. And I would love to meet him, but that's it. I don't know this dude. So when he texted me 2 or 3 weeks later with a different name, he was like, hey, whatever, Samantha. So what I did was, oh, hey, I forgot his name. Hey, Josh, wrong Bumble, because it was in wrong B, right? I was like, wrong B, this is Maria. He was like so embarrassed, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, how's your day going? I did not care. It's not a big deal, right? It's not, who cares? Because I am doing my thing. Think about it. If you don't have any other men in your life or aren't fully in love with your life, you're so hyper focused, putting all your eggs in one basket, external of you, of this man, that first of all, he doesn't even deserve that. He hasn't proven anything. Like, why are you so hyper focused, putting all your mental and emotional power onto this man who's also has his shit going on, right? It's like I don't know what happened, nor am I gonna make any story about it. So notice your stories, because this is the light and fun energy that I'm talking about. I'm soft and light and easy about it. I don't know, and I don't even care. I'm talking to 5 other men. Like, what's your name? I forgot, right? Who cares? Because he hasn't claimed me. He's probably, it's like, it doesn't even matter. Irrelevant. It's just irrelevant. So this is the energy that we want to be into. And the problem's been, we haven't been taught to just be flirty and open for love. We hyper focus on one guy because we like him. We think he's cute. We fell in love. Our feelings and now we're placing all of our reasoning for acting a particular way and for attaching to our feelings. And if this is your reasoning for closing up or having expectations or having this list of what they need to do, which is not their job to make you feel happy and fulfilled, look how far we've gotten from ourselves. We're no longer in our wholeness energy, right? We are no longer there. We're still waiting for someone to do something so we can feel better about ourselves. So we're no longer light. We're definitely no longer soft, right? Now we're jaded, we're close, we're resentful, we're angry, we're bitter. And this is just, the man is not going to come back. I mean, I wouldn't either. If I'm talking to this man and he's bitter because I didn't respond to his messages 3 weeks ago, I'm like, well, we're really nothing. I don't owe you anything. And this is the vibe, okay? These men don't owe you anything. And it's time we come back to our soft and light energy where we are able to be ourselves. And from there, we see who is rising up to the plate, right? And we are noticing when we're attaching and wanting a particular man to rise to the plate when he isn't, and we are getting attached. It's time to detach, come back to ourselves, come back to our wholeness, come back to our radiance, come back to our magnificence. Maybe he has someone busy at the moment. Maybe he can't see you right now. And that's okay. You're seeing you, right? How is this projecting the fact that mirroring the fact that you are not seeing yourself because you're so hyper focused on someone else, right? Everything is just a projection of how you're treating yourself, how you're seeing yourself, how you're talking to yourself, how are you connected to yourself, or are you focused outside to feel good? The biggest, again, and I'm going to continue to say this because we have not been taught this, and it's so easy when you realize your biggest magnetism, your biggest desirable quality, how men show up, how men change, how men are invited to show up for you, to be the man that you want them to be, is not through hyper focusing, forcing, controlling, fear, telling them what to do, telling them what to do, blah, blah, blah. Boundaries does come into play, but we're going to talk about that later because it has been also taken completely out of context in creating a connection. Okay. You don't need boundaries to create a connection. And we're going to share more about that. Boundaries are to keep people out. So if you're always so boundaried up, it's like you're the one with the fear. What is that fear? Why do you feel so unsafe? What are the beliefs? What are the stories? What are you making things? Where are you focused on something and giving them the key to your emotional well-being, to your safety, to your peace? That take it back. Right? Give yourself that peace. We don't need anyone else to feel whole, be at peace, be fulfilled, desired, loved, radiant, happy, right? We don't need anyone else. How we can invite men to show up and allow them to be the men that we want them to be is through our actions. There's not a lot to say. It's just your energy. Are you, I'm good, thank you. Right? There isn't, I don't want to go because you didn't text me yesterday and now, I need more time for you. It's like so much drama for you. So we are taking back our energy. We're being light and soft about it. And whoever is showing up more, we put him in the first plate, right? Whoever is showing up less, they go lower. And that is it, right? Because we're not attached. And that seems to be our theme of we're putting our feelings. We are creating our own feelings through our own thoughts. And now we're attached. It has nothing to do with the person outside of you. Okay. We are creating our own attachment to these external people and giving them our key to our well-being, to our peace, to our regulator nervous system. And then we're not in our soft, light, open, secure, confident, loving energy, right? It's like when you are that woman, men just want to cater to you because you don't need them, because you're like, wow, this woman is confident. She is secure. She doesn't need me for shit. And that's why I want to give her more, right? And that's really what we want. We want you to be soft, light, playful, alive, right? We want you to be in joy, in loving your life, who you are. You don't need this man to contact you for you to feel happy and loving you. If he didn't contact you and he's contacting you the next day, well, take a little longer to respond. Wink, wink, like you're busy too. He was busy last night. You have your own life too. He's busy too. You are so busy too. Right? It's like, and you're like being a little less short, right? So it's like we can do so many things through our actions. It doesn't have to be a full-on conversation. That is a lot more for women. When women are talking, right, as we do in therapy, as we do with our girlfriends, our estrogen levels go up. It is not a very masculine thing for him to be always talking. That's why for a man, it's more of testosterone driven. It's more actions, right? So if you're a little more less talkative, a little more like leaned back, your energy is like, I'm going to focus on something else. He didn't prioritize me last night. I'm going to prioritize myself this morning when he texts me or whenever it is. I'm just going to take a little longer. Still be high vibe, high energy, but not attached. Okay. We are detached and we are giving our energy and our focus or our attention to men who do show up for us. Okay. And that is it. It doesn't have to be a long winded talk, communication and explanation. It's like, that is a very feminine quality that we do that works for women, not with men. So we really want to shift that, especially masculine men. Like, I can tell you how many deep conversations we'd have with my husband about like discussions, or because we don't even have fights, so it can be discussions and it's not a lot because he's like, okay, I mentioned something from the root of, I really like this. He's like, all right, okay, done. But all the turmoil and the drama that he didn't do this, but I want him to do this, and I deal with my own. That is my own chaos of the mind that I've created. Right. And how do I share that in a very direct way of what I really like versus on the blaming, on the judging, on the blaming him for how I feel? No, I did that to myself. So we're just taking the power back of you really being the creator of your life, especially if you really want to feel fucking good. You love yourself so much, you prioritize yourself so good that you want to feel good. You want relationships to be light and easy. They don't have to be a big drawn out thing, chaos, dramatic. It's like we are doing that to ourselves. We are suffering so much. Men are so much practical and simpler than women. They don't need all this drawn out thing. And you also don't need it for yourself. So we want to come back to this soft and light, playful, which can only happen when you're detached. We're not attaching to any man who isn't our boyfriend. Capiche? We are not attaching to any man who isn't our boyfriend, who isn't showing up consistently, giving them, following through, right? Staying committed, planning dates, doing all these things, which will come. But first we need to be detached, soft, light energy, and just watch. Even if you do this today, hey, oh, good morning, smile, right? That is your superpower. It's a smile. A cute dress and a smile. It's funny. It's like, I had a coach and we were talking about feminine embodiment. It's like, watch the patriarchy crumble when women just wear short skirts and smile. Like, okay, watch the patriarchy crumble. It's like, they are so weak to women who are just in their natural essence, right? It's like in your feminine flow, feminine aliveness, feminine radiance, lightness, softness, smile, love, nurturing, right? It's like you're just alive, man. And this is you and your feminine energy. And it's time we come back to that, to realize your own power that you didn't even notice because we haven't been taught that. We've been taught to compete, to be like men, and right, they have to follow all these expectations so I can feel safe, to know that he really likes me. It's like we're taking our power back. And you'll notice when we start playing with wearing dresses, having a skirt, putting a smile on, being soft and light and easy, detached, because it's just who you are. You're freaking magnetic, right? You are so desirable that you're just glowing. I'm like, many men come to you, right? It's like you're just allowing it in. We're not getting attaching. Okay, this cute man smiled to me. He opened the door. It's like, also receiving is part of opening the door, right? Are you okay with men doing that to you? And that's a whole nother subject. But we first you need to be soft, light, and easy, detached, smiling, open, radiant, loving, nourishing, right? It's like that is what changes the world. And that is what's so magnetic to the masculine, because they are not like that. They don't see anyone else like that, right? It's like that is the feminine essence, your giddy self, your smile, like that is everything. Okay, so let me know how this landed. Again, if you have any particular questions or any coaching questions, email me at maria@iamcoachmaria.com. Bye, ladies.